Hello Logan, Michael Kelly here. I am sending a couple stills for you as you requested, but I thought maybe a video might be helpful also. This is my backyard. As you can see, it butts up against the woods, and I can show you where my lawn actually ends right over here. Now, about 4 years ago, this is the first area I ever saw any of these plants. It's probably right in this general area. But now, as you can see, actually that's a tree there, but this, I don't know if this is clear, but this is what I'm dealing with here. Now, what I'm looking at here, all this green, which is the plant I'm talking about, none of it at all was here 4 years ago. This was all flowers. It was the edge of my property. Now, as you can see, it's growing all over the place, and it grows on top of itself. I see there's a place here. This is all new. This is all new this year. I'm not sure how clear this is going to come out, which is why, of course, I will send you some still shots. But it just reaches out and spreads it everywhere. If I come to the left, I find it popping up here, there, and everywhere. This fence, I don't know if you can see this fence here. I just put this fence up the middle of last summer, keep the dog in, a security fence. And none of this stuff was here when I put this fence up. Now, some of these weeds, of course, were, but even in there, there's more of that stuff coming up. Again, so I'm moving back to where I started. And here's a shot from... This is the arbor I mentioned in my email. I planted one on either side of this about 4 years ago, and within a few weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, it covered it. Now, I just trimmed this back yesterday, but those shoots that you see up on top, I just cut back. They were actually up into this tree, I'd say 10, 12 feet. Yeah, there's the remnants of them down there. Now, as I go over this way, now this is where it seems to be really spreading out. Now it's over on this fence. It's pulling the fence down. My daughter has a much worse situation over her house. She's got a heavy corral fence, metal wire, heavy wire for corral. It used to be a horse property, and it's actually pulling parts of that down. I hope I'm not boring you with this, but here's some more. This is about 20 feet from my last shot. I come over here. Now I'm looking out toward the front of my yard, which brings up another issue. Right here, this little piece right here. This is my front yard. This year is the first year I've seen it out front. Okay, here's some more popping up here. I won't beat this thing to death on you. I mean, obviously, you can only see so much. I just thought seeing it and how it's spreading might be of some help to you. And it may be a very common thing. Maybe it's something I just can't find, but I've looked at about 40 different invasive plants, and none of them resemble this. Anyway, that'll be the end of it. I'll send you this and a couple pictures. I'll post this on YouTube for you. Hope you can be of help. Again, thanks a lot. This is Mike Kelly here. I hope this isn't overkill, Logan. I know this is awfully long. I mean, I'll try to cut it back a little bit. But I want to show this. This is the first time it's actually reached the house. I've actually got it starting to grow up along the side of the house now. I thought it was worth mentioning. Here's a close-up.